What's up, Dunk Squad? It's wankdunkin, No Vision Dunkin, and we're back with episode 12 of the WWE 2K22 Realistic Universe Mode Friday Night SmackDown. Let's waste no more time and let's look at tonight's card. First match, we have a big title match. We have the IC title on the line. The champion, John Morrison, who successfully defended his title against his rival, Damian Priest, at Extreme Rules, able to retain it. But he's going to take on Mansoor. Now, this match came about because Mansoor, on the last episode, episode 12 of the NXT episode, you guys know we do the live events after the NXT show. Mansoor defeated Morrison in a non-title match at a live event. So what does that mean? He's going to get rewarded an actual title match on SmackDown in the first match against the champ, John Morrison. Next, we have Murphy and Kalisto, who faced off against each other a couple of weeks ago. It was a respectable match, but they're going to go at it one more time. Murphy against Kalisto should be a good match. And then we have a tag team match for the third match. We have Eric and Ivar, the Viking Raiders, the tag team champions, SmackDown tag team champions, against King Nakamura and Rick Boogs, the team that knocked off the Dirty Dogs, Ziggler and Rude, at Extreme Rules. Next, we have a fatal four-way to determine the number one contender and the woman who will face Asuka at SummerSlam for the SmackDown Women's Championship. We have Sonya Deville, whose partner, Shayna Baszler, lost to Asuka at Extreme Rules in a submission match, where now she wants to get a chance to become the number one contender. We have Lacey Evans, the woman who beat Sasha Banks in an Extreme Rules match and also took out Mia Yim. So she's going to be involved in this fatal four-way match. And then we have Sasha, who's been trying to stick up for Mia Yim against Lacey Evans, former SmackDown champion. She's involved in the match, as we saw her first appearance in the Realistic Universe mode against Lacey Evans. And then we have Toni Storm, who's been the partner of Asuka. She actually defeated Shayna Baszler before Extreme Rules, so she's going to get a shot in this match. All four women deserve a shot, but we're going to see who's going to become the number one contender in this fatal four-way match in the fourth match. And then in the main event, which is a big one, we have the Beast, Brock Lesnar, who we have not seen since the very first episode of SmackDown in this Realistic Universe mode. And he's going to be taking on Finn Balor. I think this is just a first time. First time these two are going one-on-one. Finn Balor against the Beast, Brock Lesnar. Should be a good one. Let's waste no more time, and let's start the show.
And we are live with Friday Night SmackDown, ready to get things underway.
Ooh, they're in Germany tonight, SmackDown. The first match is the first match that we're actually going to be spectating, and that is for the Intercontinental Championship. Mansoor against Johnny Drip Drip, John Morrison.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
Certainly lofty expectations when it comes to this young man.
Mansoor. Mansoor. Is Mansoor. Wouldn't that be something? We kick off episode 12 with a new Intercontinental Champion and Mansoor.
The biggest battle royal in the history of WWE.
Also scored pay-per-view victories over.
He's already beat Morrison once at a live event. If he can do it again, we will crown a new IC champion here on SmackDown.
Gentlemen, welcome to the Palace of Wisdom. Johnny Drip Drip is in the house.
Well, none of that really makes any sense to me, but he's fun to watch.
John Morrison, man who's been a great Intercontinental Champion ever since snagging it up from Damian Priest, able to beat Damian Priest again to retain, looking for new contenders.
You know, he's so fluid and agile in the ring.
And he's found one here in Mansoor, and he can't take him lightly.
Challenger from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, weighing in at 175 pounds, Mansoor. And introducing the champion from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 215 pounds. He is the WWE Intercontinental Champion, John Morrison.
Who's going to lay claim to the workhorse title here tonight?
Mansoor, Morrison, Intercontinental title on line in our first match, episode 12, SmackDown Realistic Universe mode. Looked like Morrison trying to end it off out the gate. Mansoor able to block it, springboard, tornado DDT.
Milestone in some Hall of Fame careers, and well, it could be just that again here tonight.
And Mansoor gets stonewalled.
Oh no, getting in position. What's he planning to do here?
Give up now.
Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Down across the neck. Corey, if you could pinpoint one.
And look at Mansoor going for the early cover. Looking to capture his first WWE Championship here in WWE.
Uh-oh, it's the red, white, and blue Thunderbomb. Morrison making the climb.
He's lining him up.
Watch out.
Referee taking a little too much time to get in position. That might have costed Morrison a couple of seconds. That could have been the end of the match right there.
Snapmare. Oh, right to the spine. Oh, on the knees. That could be the tide turner. Ooh, well measured. Down to one knee. What the? Man,
A knee balanced Enziguri. Here's a pin for the title. 1, 2,
kicked out. And frustration might be starting to set in.
turning the tables.
What's Northern Light suplex? Ooh! Top rope, putting it all on the line.
Morrison halfway across the ring. I don't think he's going to attempt that. Mansoor getting back up on his feet anyway. And a tornado DDT from Morrison. We saw one earlier from Mansoor. Standing shooting star press. Now Morrison going to the top rope. Maybe Starship Pain. Maybe another move. Don't know what the hell he calls that. All I know was an elbow drop and he landed it. Is that it? No, Mansoor able to get the arm up in time.
By the skin of their teeth. And don't expect the champ to start going easy on them now.
All that work, all these big moves, and it still didn't earn the fall. Into the corner now. Reversal on Morrison.
But he still has more work to do to get this fully in his favor. going full tilt here. Rose and Smarts have gotten to this place.
A lion salt from John Morrison. Will that be enough to put away Mansoor? It is. John Morrison retains the Intercontinental Championship again.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Intercontinental Champion,
John Morrison will be going into SummerSlam as your Intercontinental Champion.
Fifth victory or your 5,000th. As he's showing right now, nothing matters more here in WWE.
Congratulations to Johnny Drip Drip. Still your IC champion. Next match, we have a rematch between Buddy Murphy and Kalisto, two baby faces. Let's see who wins this match. I believe Murphy may have won the first encounter. Not sure. Got to look back. I think it was like episode 10 that happened. But let's see who wins this one. And it is Murphy. Don't know if that's the second one, but that little rivalry continues. Next match was just another match that I thought about hopping into, but we're actually going to simulate and we're going to watch the Finn Balor versus Brock Lesnar main event. But this is an interesting one. Like I said before, Boogs and Nakamura, they are the number one contenders for the SmackDown tag titles after defeating the Dirty Dogs at Extreme Rules. And they're going to be taking on Eric and Ivar for the tag titles in the future. But tonight they get a little early match against them, gives a little sneak peek, and let's see. Participants in the match will change due to storyline events. What are they talking about? Okay, I don't know what that was all about. But anyway, Nakamura and Boogs ended up winning the match. So even though the tag match against the Dirty Dogs at Extreme Rules was for the number one contender spot, they just earned it even more by defeating the SmackDown Tag Team Champions in a non-title match. Anyway, but there must have been a cutscene or something happened. Maybe the Dirty Dogs came out or something. I don't know, because it was a rivalry match, and they are in a rivalry with the Dirty Dogs, Ziggler and Rude. Anyway, let's move on to the fourth match, which is another number one contenders match. It is a fatal four-way to determine who will face the SmackDown Women's Champion, Asuka, at SummerSlam. Will it be her buddy, Toni Storm? Will it be Sonya Deville? Will it be Lacey Evans? Will it be the boss, the blueprint, the standard, Sasha Banks? Let's find out. It will be Sasha Banks versus Asuka at SummerSlam. And then in the main event, we have, for the first time ever, Finn Balor versus the Beast, Brock Lesnar.
The Prince has arrived. A decorated champion who has truly reinvented himself.
Finn Balor, who has had some great matches against AJ Styles. He's had some matches against Sheamus. But tonight, he's facing a different type of opponent. He's facing a beast, Brock Lesnar. Many people are probably thinking this is going to be a big mismatch. You got Finn Balor, he's tiny compared to Brock Lesnar. But Finn, the first ever Universal Champion, former NXT Champion. Former Intercontinental Champion. And here comes the Beast. God damn it, Michael Cole. Took the words out of my mouth. Tried to beat me to it. But here comes the Beast. Haven't seen the Beast incarnate since the first episode of SmackDown Realistic Universe Mode, where he was involved in the Battle Royal to determine the Universal Champion, which Rey Mysterio ultimately ended up winning. But Brock Lesnar is back here on SmackDown. Brock Lesnar sizing up Finn Balor. Fans here in Germany chanting Suplex City, rallying behind the Beast, Brock Lesnar. First time ever, Brock, Finn. Now watch WWE in real life book this match. That's still my idea.
If anything, you should be more concerned with his opposition, because if you come at the Prince, you best not miss. Balor certainly makes for one heck of a challenge in the ring.
And not just Brock Lesnar, but Finn Balor also. Both of these men were involved in that Battle Royal on the first episode of SmackDown Realistic Universe Mode.
Repeat. You're absolutely right, Saxton. Lesnar is as methodical as he is dangerous.
Look at Brock just toying with Finn Balor right now. Fisherman suplex for the pin. Finn kicking out before even the count of one. And another one.
This match grinded him down a little.
And just as many as expected, Brock is dominating Finn.
Look at mounting and out. Punches hammering away. Ruthless.
This might be over before you know it.
I don't think anybody can stop the Beast incarnate.
Balor having trouble shifting the tides.
Finn's getting exposed.
Fighting the Beast back.
Could be a chance for him to change the complexion of this match.
Oh, look at the impact here. Boom! Boom!
Pummeling the chest of their opponent. This is brutal. Endless blows.
Heads out of the ring, but needs to be mindful of the referee's count here.
Heave aside. Jeez.
Brock clearly has the advantage here, guys.
Brock's like a beast playing with its food.
How's that for a count?
Oh, man, landing awkwardly.
Under the ropes and back into the ring.
Go behind.
The fans wanted Suplex City, and they got it right there with that German suplex. Brock going for the pin right after it.
Kicks out. He still has life.
And you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
And Finn heads him off at the pass. Float over.
Nice DDT.
He went right into that turnbuckle.
Finn lining him up.
And look at Finn. Drop kick to the turnbuckle. Are we going to see an upset?
Barely kicks out. What a match.
I think I know what's coming up next. Coup de grace.
Balor makes the climb.
But Brock getting to his feet before Finn can even attempt to move.
Drop kick down low.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar might need to change his thinking a bit here and recover to his daily regimen. Yeah, Balor putting his big match expertise to work there, making it.
Now Brock going straight up UFC on Finn right now. Giving him the full amount.
Anybody can stop the beast incarnate.
Ruthless striking. Carefully placed stop to the arm. Break his arm. Vicious. Oh no.
Brock going for the F5. That's it. It's over. Sorry, Finn. What?
It not only takes strength to kick out there, it takes willpower, and Balor is showing that in spades.
Lesnar is. Oh, there's a response against Finn. A sound suplex. And Balor's being picked apart now.
Finn is being worked on heavily.
We are beginning to reach a point of desperation.
And Finn able to reverse the German suplex.
So far, you have
He will not be traveling to Suplex City no more.
1916. Here he goes for the win. No, he gets the shoulder up. Almost inhuman at this point. Headed to the top now.
And now Finn going for the coup de grace. He couldn't get it before because Brock got up. Coup de grace on Brock Lesnar. We're going to see Finn Balor defeat the Beast incarnate in the main event of SmackDown episode 12. No, Brock able to get the shoulder up. Both men kicking out of each other's finishers. And what all thought would be a squash match is turning into a great main event between Brock and Finn.
Superstars is echoing throughout this arena right now.
Oh, Finn busted open from the turnbuckle. That may turn the match right there.
He's not going to be able to pull this off, is he? Is he?
Yeah.
Lift the power bomb. Balor retaliates.
Oh, Brock going for the F5, but Finn able to kick his way out of it. 1916, busted open and all. Finn Balor,
Brutality finally comes.
busted open and all. Defeats Brock Lesnar.
This superstar picks up a huge victory here tonight. Much deserved, Michael.
Wow.
But I don't think his opponent is happy about losing here. I mean,
Brock disappointed.
to be humiliated and embarrassed.
Tired of this goddamn cutscene.
Oh, I kind of did too.
Thought it was gone for good. But in a shocker main event where it looked like Brock was going to win, he went for the F5. Finn able to kick out of it. 1916, busted open and all. The Prince, Finn Balor, is victorious here in the main event of SmackDown episode 12, Realistic Universe mode. Wow. What a way to end the show. But that is not the end, even though we're wrapping it up for SmackDown episode 12. We do have some more for you guys, which is Saturday night's main event. Let's check the news really quick. So Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler carried out a relentless assault on King Nakamura and Rick Boogs. These superstars are bent on inflicting pain on their rivals and anyone else who gets in their way, and showing us, okay, so even though Boogs and Nakamura won the match against the Viking Raiders, I guess Robert Roode and Ziggler came out and attacked them afterwards. So I guess that's what the game was trying to tell me when I simulated the match. And I also forgot about the power rankings like I always do. But number one is your Universal Champion, Rey Mysterio. You got King Nakamura, who's the number one contender for the SmackDown Tag Titles at number 2. Drew McIntyre coming in at number 3. SmackDown Women's Champion, Asuka at number 4. Damian Priest, the former Intercontinental Champion, coming in at number 5. But let's go ahead to Saturday night's main event and look at the card that the game has auto-generated for me. A triple threat match that makes no sense whatsoever. Need to change that. They have Morrison versus Dawkins. I kind of like the champion versus champion thing, but 24/7 title is on Raw. IC Championship is on SmackDown. And then Big E versus Keith Lee. Ooh, dream match I would like to see, but once again, Raw versus SmackDown. So we got to change some things up a little bit. I think one of the rivalries that we have going on SmackDown is Ricochet versus Shelton Benjamin. So we can do that for main event. So let's do that. Let's do Shelton Benjamin versus Ricochet. Fucking fine. Ricochet. I think I know what the main event's going to be. I think we're going to do a Lacey Evans. Or let's do Shayna Baszler and continue her little rivalry she has with Toni Storm. And then let's get a match from Raw probably, since we have 2 SmackDown matches. I'm fine with Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, but instead of going up against John Morrison, you can go up against somebody else. Let's go up against Slapjack. Let's go up against Slapjack. And then manager, he'll have 2 managers. He'll have T-Bar and Mace. Let's go ahead and save that, and then we'll just simulate the show. Simulate all the matches, and Ricochet defeats Shelton Benjamin. Angelo Dawkins continues his little streak as 24/7 champion. He defeats Slapjack, and then Shayna Baszler defeats Toni Storm, getting her revenge. But that'll wrap it up for episode 12 of SmackDown of the Realistic Universe mode. Until the next episode.